Hello. Today we are going to read the book We Are Water Protectors, written by Carol Lindstrom and illustrated by Michaela Goad. This book is very special, and I want to tell you why. Both the author and the illustrator are Indigenous or Native American. The author is Anishinaabe, Métis Ojibwe. The illustrator is Tlingit. So that means that this book is called an own voices book. Why do you think that is? Can you tell me your ideas? Oh, very good. So yes, I think I heard someone say it. This book is called an own voices book because the people who are writing it have a similar experience or have the same or similar background to the character in the book. And the character in the book is also Indigenous. So before we dive in, I have a word that I want to teach you. So listen first, and then I want you to try and say it. Nu ko mis. Nu ko mis. Nu ko mis. Can you try? Very good. So now let's take a look. I want to see if you can figure out what or who is Nukomis. So let's take a look at this picture. And I'm going to read the sentence to you. Water is the first medicine, Nukomis told me. Take a look here. Who do you think Nukomis is? Awesome. Yes, it is the grandma or grandmother. So before we start reading, one thing I want to say is when you learn a new word, a word that sounds different, a word that is in a different language, it's really important that first you are respectful, that you learn the correct way to pronounce it, and if someone corrects you, let's say if you make a mistake, you say thank you. Thank you for helping me learn the right way to pronounce it. All right, I think we're ready for this beautiful book, We Are Water Protectors, written by Carol Lindstrom, illustrated by Michaela Goad. Here we go. We are water protectors. Water is the first medicine, Nukomis told me. I want you to listen to this part because it's going to repeat, and you can join in with me when it does. We stand with our songs and our drums. We are still here. So why don't we try that? I'll say it, you repeat it. We stand with our songs and our drums. We are still here. Very good. The river's rhythm runs through my veins, runs through my people's veins. My people talk of a black snake that will destroy the land. Who are her people? We talked about it at the beginning. Do you remember? Yes, very good. Indigenous or Native American, or like I said before, people also, so people can be Indigenous and Native American, but even more specific from that. They can come from different tribes, and they're all different from each other. Spoil the water, poison plants and animals, wreck everything in its path. This doesn't look like a snake to me. Does it look like a snake to you? No. What do you think it is? Can you make a guess? That's what good readers do. As they're reading, they go, let me make a guess. Let me predict what might happen or what this is. So what do you think it is? I'm going to listen. You tell me. Okay. Let's keep reading and see if we find out. When my people first spoke of the black snake, they foretold that I wouldn't come for many, many years. Now the black snake is here. Its venom burns the land, courses through the water, making it unfit to drink. Take courage. I must keep the black snake away from my village's water. I must rally my people together. To stand for the water, to stand for the land, to stand as one against the black snake. Here we go. I'll say it, you repeat it. You ready? We stand with our songs and our drums. We are still here. Very good. It will not be easy. We fight for those who cannot fight for themselves. The winged ones, the crawling ones. So who's the author talking about here? The winged ones, the crawling ones? Let's take a look at the images. What do you see? Yeah, exactly. Hummingbird, butterfly. What's this down here? A grasshopper. Yes. A spider. A slug. So, and even, I'm also just thinking about the plants. It's important to take care of other things that don't have that same ability to take care of themselves. Oh, I think this page is just beautiful. The four-legged, the two-legged, the plants, the trees, rivers, lakes. The earth, we are all related. Tears like waterfalls stream down, tracks down my face, tracks down my people's faces. Water has its own spirit. Nukomis told me. That's that word we learned, remember? Do you remember who Nukomis is? Very good, yes, grandmother or grandma. Water is alive. Water remembers our ancestors who came before us, she said. Are you ready? All right, listen, and then you repeat. We stand with our songs and our drums. We are still here. Very good. We are stewards of the earth. Our spirits have not been broken. We are water protectors. We stand. The black snake is in it for the fight of its life. And here, in the back of the book, it tells us a little bit more about what this story was about. And this story, if I look down here, I'm going to read it to you. In April 2016, the Standing Rock Sioux tribe stood up against the titans of industry to protect their region's water and sacred burial grounds from one of these oil pipelines, the Dakota Access Pipeline. So that's what that black snake was. Although the tribes and residents are often told that these pipelines are safe, there are countless oil leaks every year across the world. These leaks cause tremendous damage and destruction to plants, wildlife, and water. So this book is about something that really happened. There was a Dakota Access Pipeline, and there were people, indigenous people, who took a stand and said, no, this is not good for us. This is not good for the plants, for the animals. Wow. And this makes me think how it's so important that when we see others experiencing something like this, we listen to them, we learn in order to understand what the problem is, and we do what we can to help. Maybe that's by telling others about it. Maybe that's by making signs like they have here. There's so many ways that we can help others, right? But I just love this book. I think it is such a wonderful story of bravery, such beautiful illustrations by Michaela Goad. And you know what? One last thing before I go. Michaela Goad, it's not on my book because I got this book when it first came out, but if you were to buy this book now, it would have a medal on it. And do you know why that is? Because of the illustrations. Michaela Goad won an award for her beautiful illustrations. And she was the first Indigenous woman and woman of color to win an award for that. Wow, how amazing, right? So thank you for joining me and my friend Latte here for our monthly read aloud. We are water protectors. Have a great day.